Back in Nullius, in the biology part of my base, where things have ground to a halt. Because at the end of the last episode, I noticed we weren't making any algae because we backed up our sulfur dioxide here. I fixed it, but it will be a little bit until these come back online. Well, I guess they're all online now, huh? However, the buffers in them have not filled out. These belts have not filled up, which means we're not getting algae to our science. And more importantly, probably, we're not getting algae to our fertilizer, which means our grass and worms and trees have stopped working. So let's upgrade these. That should help. We can also upgrade these distilleries. That might help as well. And then I'm going to sort of painstakingly replace the modules in here. What do you guys think I should do? I think productivity is probably the best, but those are a little expensive for something that I'm not sure I really need. Let's see. Crafting speed of 4.8 with productivity 18%. I could also do something like speed plus efficiency. So that gives me a much higher crafting speed without the productivity. I could combine those two ideas. We don't really care too much about power. So I could replace the efficiency with a productivity or even a speed. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have a idea on what I should do. I guess I like the idea of that. A little bit of productivity and speed. Well, 6% productivity isn't a big deal, though. You know, actually, something that I've done before and I might do here is kind of try to get the best of both worlds. And the best of both worlds would be something like these first ones work really quickly. 2 speed and efficiency. So, like, let's see, I have 10 of them. So let me show you. I'll do the first 5 just like that. Okay, but then if we get backed up on the algae, like if we no longer need algae quickly, only these ones are going to be working. And we can then start to think about conserving the resources so that the spore is not running unnecessarily, I think is possibly the way to think about it. So I guess I did 6 of the fast ones, 4 of the slow ones. I mean, that's a lot of overthinking something that really doesn't make that much of a difference. Oh well. Anyways, we did it. Now these were not getting enough seawater? Not enough seawater. So let's fix that. I think it's just a throughput issue. No, that's wastewater. Where's the seawater? Here's the seawater. And we come down here and indeed 3 of those gives us 1,500 seawater, and we need 4,000 seawater. So yeah, not nearly enough. Let's boost this, shall we? Let's see. If I put it like so, that's pretty good. And like so. Oh, the landfill is probably the important thing because we need just like that. I guess we want to clear that away, so we can make sure we get landfill underneath it. And then make sure we have a substation to power it all. That should do the trick. A light or 2. So that I can always see it. Put a light down here, perhaps. And then the landfill's coming. Okay, we're going to want a good pump. The best of pumps. And pipe it up and pipe it in. Let's get rid of everything over here and just clean it all up a little bit. Oh, I did want the lights though, didn't I? And I guess I need another substation. Okay, cool. Oh, and that didn't quite reach, did it? It was close to reaching, but no, it did not reach. Okay, well now it reaches, and that should be enough seawater. Let's see, we're pumping at 5,500, and now we're pumping at slower than that. Let's see, where was it going? Up here. So the seawater comes in down bottom. Okay, so are these pipes full down at the end? Yep, pretty full. Okay, well that one's pretty empty, but now it's full. All right, cool. We might also run into air problems. I remember I was going to upgrade. Let's see, I upgraded all these pipes, but I think this is probably the important one to upgrade because this air actually splits. Half of it goes up to algae, half of it goes down to grass. So I probably needed to do that. We're still out of fertilizer because we haven't been getting enough algae. Fluid ingredient shortage. Oh yeah, it's air now. So how did I know that was going to happen? Because I started playing this already and then failed at playing it when I noticed my mic was not turned on. So yes, I've practiced this episode. And you're like, why are you saying so many ums then, you doofus? And well, you know, that's just how I do it. Okay, yeah, these air filters in the middle can't quite output all that, even though these pumps they're doing their best, you guys. Doing their best. Alright, and that's the best pipe, and it's pretty much always full. The pumping speed goes down a lot for some reason. Okay, I think we're getting enough air up here now. No spore. Let's upgrade these belts. Because I think it's just a belt problem. They're green belts coming down here. Cool. And probably want to upgrade the inserters as well. And I think we're going to be good. Okay. We've sort of fixed that. I think I actually... So I mentioned this was not my first rodeo here. Yeah. We're running now into the problem of oxygen throughput. So this oxygen is being pumped out as fast as it can. It's coming down here into this tank where it is being vented as fast as it can. It's just a throughput issue. So I can put a second throughput thing. Throughput thing? Does that make sense? Is that the way I want to say it? I'm not sure. All right. Okay, something like this. We will... Let's see. Relieve it if it gets to like... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Silly me. I want to put it in a tank. Okay, so all this oxygen is flowing. I also want to allow it to flow from here as well. So we're kind of connecting the oxygen pipes from every which way because this is now a big loop. It goes down and around and interweaving everywhere. The worms are actually consuming the oxygen. So we do want oxygen in this line. But if it gets too full, we want to relieve it, and then we want to have a ton of what are they called? Chimneys. Chimneys, that's what they're called. Okay. You know, I find when I have kind of gotten like practice runs in this playthrough, so like I'll record me doing it, or I'll just play the game and be like, oh, I wonder what's coming next. I'll just play a bit of Nullius and see, and then I'll reload my old save to record it for you guys. Whenever I find I do that, I find that I think the episode goes a lot faster, as you might expect. I know exactly what I'm going to do. But my commentary suffers, I think, because I'm not sure what I've said in this, recording versus the last recording. And yeah, I get a little bit confused with this sort of stuff. Okay, we're running out of sugar. We're running out of mineral dust? What happened? We got plenty of mineral. Was the output full? Ah, the output's full. Okay. And when the output is full, we're happy. We are very happy that the output is full. Okay, cool. So now we're getting algae going to science now. I do not need this, do I? No, I do not. Let's see. How do I get rid of it? There we go. Okay, cool. So it's going to science, and it's also coming up to fertilizer, which we need. Cool. So that does not need to be a priority splitter. We need it both in science and fertilizer. And then the fertilizer goes over, up, down, around to everywhere it needs to go. All right, what's next? I think we are ready. Yeah, we are ready to do what I thought I was going to get to do at the end of the last episode. And that is set up algaculture drones so that we have plenty of them to launch when I'm ready to launch it. So let's see, it's made in a large assembler. We need to put it by algae spores, and we need to put it by mineral dust and bacteria. And I want to put it after this splitter. So let's put it here, and we'll replace this large beacon. I can't get rid of that because of all the red wires that I have absolutely no idea where it's going to and coming from, so I'll be careful. I'll be careful there. I also want to summon some of these green splitters to myself, so that way I always have them. I don't have to wait for them, because I do want to make that a priority splitter. Okay, but anyways, this is going to a large assembler making the drones that I want, and then I also need... Let's see here. This will work. I need to box it, right? I need to box the mineral dust. Yes. Okay. And then take it like so. All right, cool. Bacteria barrel is the other thing. I have the bacteria running here. And I can take it into a, what's it called? Unbarreler? No, barrel pump. That's what it is, a barrel pump. And if it goes right here, that should be good, right? I think that should be good because I can take the inserter from it like so. And bacteria barrels. Okay. I can't put yield modules in there, obviously. So an efficiency module. Those are super fast. How many barrels does this give me? 4 every second times a crafting speed of 2.5, so 10 every second. And this takes 1 every 60 seconds. So no need for speed modules or anything in there, eh? I believe we have barrels in our network. Yes, we do. We don't need a ton. Again, we need 1 every 110 seconds, was it? 1 every 60 seconds, sorry. Okay, so we got plenty of bacterial barrels. We don't need to buffer those. And now we just need to summon the other ingredients here. We don't need the spore summoned. We don't need the mineral dust box. We don't need the bacterial barrels. Just these 3 things. And we don't have an algae progenitor. So let's go see why not. Algae progenitor, they are crafting. They just don't go into a box. Okay. Here we go. A few of those in there. Let's kickstart it by... Oh, goodness. Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Algae progenitor. All right, cool. And I guess we can dump that little bit of algae we had into the science thing. Cool. Okay. Things should work. Things should happen. Still waiting on the progenitor. Did I not put it where it needed to go? What did I do? Did I dump it in there? Oh, the inserter took all of them out. Okay. I thought it was going to split between the two, but of course, since I only had 3, the single inserter, the first inserter that got it for whatever reason, got to take all 3 of them out and put it in the same place I took them from. Okay. What is this box? This box is nothing. That's an old something or other. All right. I do not want 100 or... Okay, it's only going to do 50. Good. I don't want 50 mineral dust boxes in there, but it's a price I'm willing to pay, I suppose. Who cares? We're getting the drones. We're putting it into a drone launcher. How do I get a drone launcher? Come up here. Here's my drone launcher. Look at that. Created the first LG drone. Can I can picker dolly mod the ghost. That's cool. I probably noticed that before, but not really. Oh, actually, I want to put these in a chest, don't I? Yeah, I definitely want to put them in a chest. So let's put them in a chest then, shall we? And leave that unbuffered, because these are super slow, especially with the yield modules in there. Crafting speed of only 2. Only 2. Minus 75%. It should be 8, right? It should be 8. Okay, cool. Why do I have so much algae? Dump it there. Okay, things are working. Everything's working. Oh, the output of algae is full. That's a good problem to have. Let's bump up the belt. I kind of thought I did that already. We don't need that. Bumped up. And bump that up. And that should be good. It's probably just this that I need to bump up, maybe. Although I don't need to bump it up. Nope. We're good. I'll bump it up anyways, even though I don't need to. The algae's full. Algae coming up to fertilizer is full. Does this use more than 1 belt of algae? No. 1/2 belt is good. It's very close. Very close, but it's perfect. So I guess I could... So let's see. There is a reason now to increase this, because the algae is not necessarily coming at a constant rate. I mean, it really is, but there are going to be gaps, I think, sometimes. Like if all of a sudden I consume some algae here, or I need it for science, I think this might have some gaps on it at some point. So if the first part of the belt is faster than yellow, then those gaps will get filled in. Okay. Are we getting worms yet? No. Are we getting grass yet? Yes. Oh, sludge. Right. Right. Check this out. Check this out. Sludge is starting to get backed up, and I cut out the sushi madness. A few episodes ago, I put in a pump here that takes sludge into these outfalls, and then I took it out. So we're going to add it back in pretty much, but I'm going to do it in a way that doesn't contaminate the, what was that, saline water? Yeah, I'm going to do it in a way that doesn't confuse me every time I try to connect sludge and saline water to anything. So I'm going to come over here, add a new, let's take some of these out. Add a new lake here. Didn't want my base spot. I didn't want to have to wait for my base spots for that. Okay, and then that looks like the center. Very good, very good. All right, and now outfalls in the lake. And just like that, we've got a line of outfalls with the sludge coming. And the outfalls say no ingredient. Because we need more than 1.5 or whatever. Okay. But we're pumping it in. Now I put this line going up to this sludge tank with a relief valve at 40. So that should be plenty. I might need to upgrade these red things. I think that will help make sure that the large tank fills up to 40%. I know the red pipes can do 60%, but let's just see what happens. See, now the sludge is filling up more than it used to be. So I don't really understand the pressure in this. And this pump is now, I think, pumping more. And yeah, there's a lot less sludge in this tank so that the wastewater can now be processed. And I would actually, instead of just dumping this, and this is the reason why I put a relief valve here, instead of just tying this into the outfalls or even pumping it to the outfalls, is I would love, oh, and are there's not even enough outfalls? No ingredients. Oh, wait, what is wrong with this? Why aren't I dumping the sludge? Products finished 0. These outfall, wait, can I not dump sludge? I have to process sludge. I can't just dump it. Is that right? Hang on. How do I check that? Void in 1. You can't just dump it. I have to turn it into wastewater first. Okay. Well, here we go. We're going to turn it into wastewater. I was going to do that anyways. So I will flush that. We'll turn it into wastewater, run the wastewater up here, but then also have a relief valve so that I can dump it if I need to. All right, so don't worry, guys. I'm not that bad at this game. I'm just pretty bad at this game. I can't believe I forgot that we can't just dump sludge. It just seems like something we should be able to dump, or does it? Sludge. Just put it in the ocean. Who are you really hurting here? All right, so yeah, we want to get rid of all of this sludge. And did I select the freshwater recipe? I did. Okay. So we're going to turn it by using some wells. And I guess I can just put the wells like this. I think I need a fair number of them. Oops. A fair number of wells. And I think I want good wells. So I think it's high time we replace that well 1 with a well 2 request. Just 10 should be fine. That way I have enough in my inventory so that I can design it, and then my base bots can bring it, or whatever. Or whatever. Nope. Probably means I need the good pipes, doesn't it? Let's just use the good pipes. Okay, it'll just take a little bit to get here, won't it? Okay. And that's the way I'll run that. Well, if I'm using the good pipes for freshwater, I surely need the good pipes for wastewater. But, yeah, I guess I don't need the good pipes for wastewater. That's what that tells me. Okay. And this is going to do an insane amount, I think. Let's see. Oh, they need power in order to take care of it. So let's put a substation up. That'll do the trick. And now let's see how much... Oh, it was transport. That's the problem. It was on transport belts instead of like per second. Okay, so 8,000 wastewater a second is a lot, isn't it? Okay then, so the wastewater needs to tie into here, and I'm also going to right here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Certainly need to power up those wells, and also I can put speed modules in there, or no, efficiency. Let's put efficiency. And just like that, we've got well 2s. We've got that. I forgot to put lights. Disaster. Okay, and probably put some lights over by these wells. Although it's these lights work so well that you really don't need a lot of them, do you? Okay, we can see that now. How long has that not been lit? Did I light over here? I did light over here. Okay, so now I need to check that we don't have too much wastewater. Fluid ingredient shortage. Okay, so I think we're fine. I think we are fine. This is a relief valve. Good. Okay. We're getting a lot of heavy water now, baby. That's all we needed. We need to use this sludge. Wow, we're still backed up on sludge. Kinda. Okay, so output full. All right, here we go. And now I want the wastewater. Let's see. What, a relief valve? No, I want it to flow in here naturally and then relief valve out. And the relief valve is right here, here. At what, 60%? 60% should be plenty. All that wastewater should be able to get to these distilleries. Yes. Cool. Okay. And then this tied into the outfalls. I didn't break anything here. No. Good. Remember when I put sludge into those outfalls? Forgot about the fact that sludge can't be voided. All right. That wastewater is starting to fill up. Oh, these are output full. I should put a... Oh man, I have an underground pipe now. I was going to say, like, that's the only thing that'll fit here. Is an underground, not an underground pipe. I've had underground pipes for a while. Underground pump. Maybe that is what I said. Who knows? And we just need underground straight junctions for that. Let's, brother. Just real quick, go into the mall. Okay, so we got... Let's see, supply chest. This is the small pump 2s. So I'll put an inserter here going into underground pumps in a small assembler with yield modules. Of course, of course. Okay, and then we will also demand the other thing it needed. Oh, gosh. The straights and output here. Cool, okay. And should I limit that? I don't really want to buffer this up, but I'm not going to limit it. Okay. And that's all I needed, right? That should be all I needed. Put it here. And I think I don't need really anything else. I can just... Where should I put that? Right... Oh, in my number 6? I don't have room in my number 6. I guess it'll have to be in number 7, huh? If I put it there, is that going to connect it? I think that'll work. But there's a chance I just totally destroyed that. And also, honestly, this should be fine, right? No, it is still having some issues here. Alright, well, let's wait until we actually have an underground pump, and then I'll try and fix it. And that should also help, perhaps? Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I think upping the throughput of these pipes is gonna help. I think. Who knows? Last one. Okay. Phew, that's a lot of heavy water, I think. Yes? A lot of heavy water? Fusion cells are full. Awesome. Sludge is empty. Excellent. These outputs are fine. Okay, we didn't need that pump after all, did we? This is empty. Okay, anyways, back to biology, I guess. Let's see, 25 minutes into the episode. How are we doing? I think we're doing okay. The next thing I want to do is make sure our tree and tree seed stuff is not getting backed up. Ah, we are getting cellulose now. That's good. That's a good sign. Sugar is backed up as well. That's, I think, a good sign as well. Just double check. Output full, output full. The grass is all working, and the grass is coming over here. Why is this belt completely empty, though? Is it just because these are kind of slow? Ah, now here I think I would like to fix these modules. Let's put productivity in all these. That'll make them faster. Compare. Crafting speed 4, crafting speed 2.8. I mean, not that big a difference, but also 8% productivity. So, worth doing. And just like that, we've done it. Okay, this belt was nothing, right? That was me thinking I was going to bring my trees over that way, but instead I put, I think, this belt here going to my trees. All right, we do need to think more about trees because we have... All right, let me try to put this succinctly. This whole setup here, these tree hydroplants and these wood crushers, these basically produce two products that I am struggling with. Well, the wood chips I am clearly also struggling with, and that's because we're not getting worms, and we're not getting worms because we're not getting oxygen. What happened? Oh, wait, we're getting oxygen here. We're not getting grass. And we've got grass here, and we're not getting oxygen. Okay, so the oxygen pipe... Ah, I need to replace this with a four-way. I have a vague memory of doing that 2 episodes ago or so. All right, now these have oxygen. Now we're going through the grass on the belt, which is good. That belt wasn't really going anywhere. Okay, but anyways... Now we should be able to deal with the wood chip situation a little bit better now that we're getting worms there. Well, also we need more grass. But we're getting grass, so we're getting worms, so we're getting trees. Anyways, point being, long story short, there are 2 main products that we need. So we can get rid of the byproducts pretty easy. We can get rid of sludge, we can get rid of oxygen, we can get rid of wood chips. We can get rid of, well... We'll talk about tree seeds in a second, won't we? But the 2 main products that we need are wood and trees. Both of those go on this combined belt to science. So we definitely need both of those stocked up. But of course, we're producing them in some ratio. I don't really know what the ratio is. And I don't know what the ratio that we need, because I'm also going to be using wood for other things. But anyways, we need to make sure we have trees even when wood is backed up. We need to make sure we have wood even when trees are backed up. When wood is backed up, this is super easy to think about. When wood is backed up, we just dispose of wood. We have a way to dispose of wood right now. So I can do that. We only want to do it when wood is full. So I come in here, search for wood. These are wood boxes. Cool. When it's greater than what, 6,000? What is it now? It is 2.6. So let's see, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. So when the wood backs up all the way here, we can dispose of it. Until then, no worries. This beacon is nice, but I don't care. Let's see, alt mode. I guess I do want a beacon affecting those crushers though, don't I? I can even put 2 affecting all the crushers? No, almost. Almost. Okay. Let's see here. And now I will bring the wood up right next to the wood chips. Are all these working? No. They're going very slowly because they use worms, which only work when I have grass. Okay. But let's just deal with this as if we have plenty of it. Oh, that didn't reach because of the substation. Okay. Okay, and then we reach the wood chips. And the way we dispose of wood right now is by turning it into wood chips and then using this to get rid of the wood chips. Okay. That was a crusher, I believe. Yes, crusher 3. So I can put it... let me think here. Here, that should be good. And we are going to be doing boxed wood into boxed wood chips. Is that right? Yes, that's right. I don't care about productivity. This is to dispose of the wood, so actually productivity would hurt. I don't want this to run straight into the crusher, though. I want there to be a priority. So I would love for first we go to our base, and only after we've used the wood in our base, which is to the north. If you're just joining us, our main base is to the northeast of this biology setup. We've got our mall and our intermediates there, and that's where the wood is really going to help us. Once I research it, of course. Okay, and if I put it like so, that'll work. I could even do the same thing over here. Have the wood run this way, but we'll figure that out later because I don't have any other techs unlocked that'll allow me to use that wood in the mall. I don't believe. Like, we can look over here at what is wood used in, and why don't I see it? There it is. It's used in wood chips. Yes, it's used in, well, here you go. I can't do that. I can't do that. 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 And I can box it. And then the wood boxes I can use for science, yes. And I can wood chip it, yes. And I can turn it back into wood, yes. But I can't do that, 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 can't do that. And that was it. Okay. So that's coming, though. As soon as I get some wood science, or what is it, dendrology science, I'll be able to take care of that. Okay, but before that, here we go. Okay, now we got wood chips, and I think I will store these in a box. Let's see. Do I want to supply it? Sure. I'll store it in a box just in case. I'll put a relay down. That way I have logistics here. And that way, let's see. Do I have wood boxes? I don't. Oh, they're over here. Okay, that way if wood chips ever gets backed up for some reason, you know, this would be a good thing to put right here as well. Because we don't want wood chips to get backed up at all. Okay, cool. So we're going to have plenty of wood chips buffered. So that way we can always make the other stuff we need, which is tree seeds and wood. Okay, now I need to think about what happens if trees gets backed up and we don't have any wood, right? So if trees gets backed up, we don't have any wood. If trees get backed up, then tree seeds would get backed up. And if tree seeds get backed up, then we don't have any wood. Okay. So we need to make sure that tree seeds don't get backed up. Because there's nothing else to do with trees, I don't believe. We use them in research and the crushing to get the wood, and the other crushing to get the wood, and the other crushing to get the wood, and the progenitors, and the other crushing to get the wood. I actually don't know that this is distilling to get wood, but this gives me wood and tree seeds and wood chips, so it's basically replacing these crushers. And then it gives me the rubber and sugar, which we would need to make sure we could always get rid of, basically. Anywho, point being, we don't have a way to dispose of trees. We do have a way to dispose of tree seeds, which we need to set up so that we don't back up on trees. And that's grass seed. Here's tree seed, cellulose, and oil. Kind of a pain, I think, because I'm not really disposing of oil. I am disposing of cellulose. So all I need to do is prioritize the output of this tree seed harvest to my cellulose, and we'll get rid of cellulose, no problem. The oil might be a little iffy. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, anyways, I need to crush this, and then I think I'll run that cellulose down here. Right? Yes. This belt is where I can pretty much always get rid of cellulose. I mean, it kind of looks like it's backing up now, but we'll be okay. So I want to run tree seeds maybe down here, and then turn it into cellulose, and then run the cellulose over southeast. Okay, and how on earth am I going to get that out of here? What if I buffered... Here we go. Let's drop it here. And then... I can do that. So that I always have tree seeds being buffered and then put in a chest. And then if I have... Hopefully I didn't accidentally drop a tree seed in there. I only want this to work if I have... Wait, what was it? Not too much tree seed. Because I would like a lot of tree seed in there. No, it would be if wood gets full. No, if wood gets empty, right? What is it? Oh no, if trees gets full. That's what I was talking about. If we get plenty of trees. There we go. So like more than 50. There's really no need to buffer a bunch of trees here. Yeah. So if it gets pretty full, we'll get rid of that. We'll come down here. Here, maybe? That looks good. Okay. Let me put the tree seeds back in here. Oh, we've got plenty of tree seeds now. Cool. Okay. That's what we needed. Those must have gotten backed up or something. Actually, maybe we don't want a huge buffer of tree seeds. I'm realizing that... what am I realizing? Yeah, I kind of do want to get low on wood, right? Yeah, okay. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. All right, and that's going on this belt here. Okay. I say that'll work. Please tell me if it's not going to work. I'm kind of I don't know, getting a little lost a little bit at times. All right, I think I only need one crusher of the tree seeds. I'm not anticipating using this much, am I? I don't think I am. I think I'm going to back up on wood before I back up on trees. But that was this. And do we want to yield module it? No, because these are all byproducts. That's one reason why I think I'm not going to have an issue here. How much of an output are we going to have of cellulose? 15 per second? Wow, I'm going to need a lot of inserters, aren't I? Of the good kind of inserters, I think. And let's see. I'll run it on both sides of the belt. That way it can use whichever side it likes. And we'll just connect it here. Was that the right way? That was the right way. Okay, and this is sort of expandable. I mean, it's definitely expandable. And then the oil... let's actually run it from here. And I'm forgetting, it's 4 tree seeds and it's 2 cellulose, so I definitely want plenty of inserter capacity there. And yeah, upgrade these. I don't anticipate using it, so it's not a big deal, is it? Okay, and then we can run the oil, and that's the only other thing. Now the oil, let's see here. It is being made as part, let's see. I think I'm making it now in like the thing, yeah, there's only oil coming out of these chem plants, which means this is like my main source. I don't have to worry about byproducts or anything. So I will put a tank, where is it? Tank here to just flow to the pipes, which will include the byproduct of the tree seed harvesting, as well as anything that I'm consuming oil with. So if this ever gets backed up, then we have a problem. Which means I don't want it to back up from my main source. I want it to top off at a pretty low rate to make sure that we have a big buffer for the byproduct. And then that should do the trick. Okay, so it's only going to go into... Was that 40%? I guess that was 40%. Okay. Okay, cool. I think it's all good now. All right, we're not going to use that tree seed harvesting for quite some time, I anticipate. 0 products finished, and trees are not really backing up, are they? Wood is getting backed up, yeah. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. I'm happy with that. Let's see, we did... Ooh. Oxygen's looking okay. Yep, oxygen's looking okay. Carbon dioxide is fine. The worms are fine. Item ingredient shortage of the grass. All right, should we boost our grass? Do we have enough inputs to boost our grass? Yeah, we surely do. We surely do. Let's up these belts for one. And then what else? Maybe even more? Up them more? Let's up them to green. Up them to green. And what's that going to look like? I think we're good. I think we're good. Actually, what's sugar doing? Output of methanol is full. Do I want the sugar to be full? I think I am okay with the sugar being full. All right, yeah, let's boost these hydro plants. And I can do that pretty straightforward if this wasn't in the way. All right, so let's super easily do that. And then I think a blue underground will span that gap like so. And that lets me just copy and paste this, right? Let's see. You know, I think that's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. We want that all green. Do I have green belts? Oh, it's construction bots. Oh, we are missing some material for construction. I might have to go up to my mall and see what's what. All right, looks like the oxygen's okay. Looks like the air might be okay, but I'm expecting we're going to have throughput issues with it. Looks like we have plenty of air that we could take from over here. So maybe I'll do that, and then... Oh, we're also getting, what is that? Freshwater? Freshwater 2. And this is freshwater. Let's up these to well 2s. And then we can also steal... steal this. Oh, that's going to make everything grind to a halt, isn't it? Darn it. Oh well. The price we pay. Okay. So that's going to come down here into something like... This was the freshwater, right? That was the freshwater. And then the... Let's see. Oxygen. Can't quite reach there. Can't quite do that. So let's see. Not oxygen. The air. And... Freshwater... Oh, okay. So that's not going to work. Got to take the air like so. Alright. Hook it up. Hook it over. Hook it down. Hook it over. Alright, so that maybe will help with the fresh water and the air. I have no idea. I'm assuming we're going to have throughput issues, but I really don't know. Alright, looks like we still don't have green belts. I'm just going to look here at why. And the reason we don't have green belts is because it's lying to me. It's just we don't have the construction bots to place them, so it thinks we don't have the green bots. But I have plenty of green bots? Green belts, excuse me. Green belts. Oh, we're faster now. Maybe. What does cybernetics do? Let's see. Oh, character health. We got a stabilizer. That'll give us a speed bonus. Inventory bonus as well. It has a shooting speed of 1 per second. What the heck does a stabilizer do? What? What is the shooting? Who knows? Okay. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Chassis 4. Okay, so I kind of want to do that ASAP. We got 10 minutes left in the episode, though. Let me set up algaculture drones, right? Oh, and I already set it up. Let me get a place for them to land. I need a pond of some kind. And then we can deal with it. Alright. And definitely want a green belt here. Which, don't lie to me. I know I have plenty of green belts. You liar. You lying liar. Alright, that's plenty of plants. Plenty of plants. We just need to up this belt, I think, right? And then we'll have plenty of plants going to here. Possibly I want to... What do I want to do? Is there another splitter here? No, there's no other splitter there. Okay. So yeah, 2 full yellow belts should be fine. Let's check. Max rate... We need just 4 per second, huh? So yeah, 2 full yellow belts should be plenty. All right, and now we're getting the grass seed coming. These can't go. Maybe I don't want the yield modules, huh? Maybe I want something like so. A nice medley of efficiency, productivity, and speed. And does look like I can't get rid of these fast enough, so let's remove my precious lights and do something like this. How's that? Well, once they're brought, huh? Do I have enough input? I do have enough input. Yeah, it's just the output that's the issue. And that's way more output than I can handle. Honestly, I might want to do like 2 belts here and then something like that. Well, you know, that just broke it, didn't it? Okay. Oh, come on. And then upgrade that. And then that needs to be on side like that. And why aren't these arriving yet? I know I have them. Come on, bots. Here they come. Okay, make sure those go on both sides. They do go on both sides. Okay. And those aren't working? Why aren't they working? Waiting for space and destination. Oh, I see what I did. I made both of them output on the same side of the belt, huh? Alright, here we go. And now it's a matter of cellulose. Okay. Phew. And all the grass seeds going to grass, which is good. These are all working, kind of, except the grass seed isn't getting here, but everything else is arriving. Okay, cool. So it is good that I'm using the productivity modules here. That will conserve my grass seed. And yeah, green belt of grass seed is being turned into grass. Cool. Okay. Now what was I going to do? Oh yeah, get a pool going on here. So do I have... Let's see. I might just walk slowly down around here. Yeah, I'll put a nice pool down there. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Darn it. Why am I using refractory bricks instead of concrete? No idea. Is this faster than walking diagonally? I actually don't know. Wait, why aren't I walking diagonally? It's because it's harder to stay on the concrete, I guess. Alright, here we go. I made it to where I want to launch a bunch of missiles, and shall we get this party started? I don't want to die, that's the only thing. How far away can I stand? Oh, I can stand pretty far away. That's pretty fun, huh? Pretty fun. You guys want to see all this? Should I do it fast? Oh man. I do have a lot of missiles. I don't think I have to worry about running out of missiles, really. I mean, it's kind of a waste. They're pretty expensive. Was I close to dying there? I don't know. Well, okay, what am I doing? Am I out? Oh no, I was too far. Oh! Sorry about the yelling into the microphone there. I was really terrified I just died. Alright, how big is that? That's pretty big, I think. Did I need to fix how that looks or anything? No, it's good. It's very unnatural. Like, all the little circle things. I do not like how it looks. Oh well. Okay. 4 minutes left. Let's... What should I do? Oh, I need to go to this guy. And I need to get a remote. Yes, productivity module and scout remote, which is sensor 2 and antenna. And yeah, my plan here is to have this little guy just always hang out in my mall or wherever and be my remote robot. So I don't have to fill up my main guy's inventory. Let's see, where is he? I don't have to fill up the inventory with remotes. Like I have this remote right here, which I guess I could have summoned a remote like so. Yeah. Bring me the remote, please. Oh, although I'm not in my logistics network with my other bot, so that's not going to work. Anyways, I'm going to make a scout remote and then an algaculture remote, and then we'll see what happens. Okie dokie. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to launch a drone, which I believe I have plenty of. 4 drones in here. Item ingredient shortage of the progenitor, I believe. And 10 drones in the launcher. So yeah, we got plenty. Let's see what happens. Why can't I see my Android is not giving me vision? That's so strange. I guess I will launch it just in the middle here. I don't know how big of an area it covers. I might have wished I hoped that it made that lake bigger. There we go. And we'll just stand here and get hit with the drone maybe? What happens? There it is. Oh, I guess the map view is more exciting, huh? What happened? Where'd it go? All right. Choose shallower coastal waters, maybe? No, wait. Did I do a scout remote? I did a scout remote, didn't I? That's hilarious. I probably did the scout remote. All right. Let's try that again. Oh, how do I get there? No, I'm missing it. I didn't miss it. Phew. Wait. What? What? All right. We will read this next time. Until then, y'all take care.